See, it is, I mean, I think not, I don't know any other director who would have directed in so many languages, and that too with all the top stars. With, in Tamil I have now done with Rajni sir, Kamal sir, with Satyaraj sir, Vijaykanth sir, Prabhu, and then I have done with even newcomers. So and now I've done with Dhanush, I'm doing with Bharath. Then in Telugu I have done with Chiranjeevi sir, I have done with Nagarjuna, I have done with Venkatesh, I have done with Mohan Babu sir. So it's very strange that you have done with Mohanlal there, and then I have done with Vishnuvardhan sir in Kannada. I think it is maybe the friendly nature I am and the way I am able to vibe with the actors that they enjoy and they understand that I'm an ego-friendly director, and it's joy to work with me. So that's why I become instantly friendly with them, and I start directing movies with them. Even recently I did a Telugu picture with one of the greatest legend of Telugu cinema, with whom I had worked as an assistant director, that is Dasari Narayan Rao garu. It's not an easy thing to work with a legend like that, but I enjoyed it. I think when I am working, the joy which I am oozing out, the kind of atmosphere I create, I think everybody likes me, and it is always interesting. When you work with a great legend like Dasari Narayan Rao, so it was an absolutely new experience. He is a director, writer, a legend, and he has acted in more than 50 films. And I have the opportunity to direct him. So in that film Mestri, it was absolutely new experience. And when I am doing with Chiranjeevi sir, it is another experience, because he is such a great mega star, and it's not a joke to direct him. And I had one of the biggest hits in his top 5 films of his career. My film Master is one of the biggest hits for him. So that way it has been fortunate, and I think you get excited working with them. I think that like childlike excitement when I go and work with them, I think that is what makes me work and enjoy my work, and I think that's what. I have had no problems with any actors. I have always been very friendly, and they like me, and I like the challenge of going to different languages. I think it's attitude basically. Rajni sir, I had done 4 films with him, starting from Annamalai, followed by Veera, Basha and Baba. It is not easy to put the experience in few words, because it's a tremendous experience to work with him. He is a fantastic human being, a great spiritual person, and more than anything what I like about him is his simplicity. He is unbelievably simple. And even right before the shot also, he will be very friendly, he will be very, he will keep a very cool atmosphere around. But when it comes before camera, it's like amazing. The way he brings out that power in that shot is remarkable. So overall, I have had a great time with him. I think all the films I have done with him has been a landmark films. Basha, after almost 16 years, is still talked about as a classic. So I'm very happy, I'm very proud that I have been associated with him. And Rajni sir, very soon we are all expecting his next film. Like a typical fan of Rajni sir, I too wait for that. Every star will have his own way of looking at things. Like, it's not that this is the successful method. As long as the films are successful, as long as he's accepted universally in the audience, I think that's enough. You look at the Rajni sir, Kamal sir's career graph is the best example you have. Kamal sir continuously has been playing with his get-ups, his style, his dialogues, performance, everything. And Rajni sir hardly did much. Many times you will see that his films are almost on the same lines. There is comedy, there is action, and there is all the entertainment. But finally, the fact is, everybody likes both the actors. We still talk, the same breath we talk about Rajni and Kamal here. I mean, they are the pillars of the industry. So any actor, new actor, he will try to get into one graph. Vijay has been wanting to get into that Rajni sir style, because Surya maybe wants to do it in Kamal sir style. But finally, it's not easy to win the hearts of the audience. They are all trying to, working towards that only. As long as you're successful, as long as people want to see you again and again, I think that's left to the personal likes and dislikes of any actor. There were so many examples like that. You will say whether this film should be remade, this film should be remade with some actor. But every film has its own time. Like if Arumugam was a classic in Shivaji Sir's career, that was a time when they only expected performances from him. They never had. They have seen some unbelievable. He will do historical role, he will do mythological role, he will do some unusual get-up roles. So he was always expected to do that. Now in this present kind of cinema, I think we are going into a different kind of cinema. There is more of realisms and different kind of day-to-day lifestyle films are coming. But there will be a change. When that change comes, at that time, who is reigning there? Who wants to do that? Because when Shivaji Sir acted, he would have been in his 30s, 40s. He would have been when he would have done all those roles. So all these boys are still young. They are just in the 25 and 30 sector. We'll wait for another 10 years. At that time, who is there, who is still continuing to do something different, will be the perfect man for that. Remix, yes, there are some plus points in it because the old, already popular song, when it comes in the modern orchestra, it sounds interesting. It is catchy also. That is why all these remix songs are coming. But will these remakes at one point of time will erase the old original songs? Is a question. It's something we'll have to really worry about. But personally, I think old is gold, they say. It will not end. In a way, these modern remix songs are helping the fact that hey, right, what song is this? That really triggers off these people. They would like to hear the old songs. So I think somewhere because the remix songs helps to make you aware of that there is a old kind of song which is not the original. This is just the remix of that. Old songs will have its popularity, and I really wish all these audio companies and all the radios, they should continue to play these old songs and make sure that our tradition or our great classics are never erased. It's a sad part that even in many radios I see that when the old songs are played, they are not even mentioning the music director, they are not mentioning even the singers and the lyric writers. I think the old All India Radio, Vivid Bharati, they used to do that. If you quote all of the earlier films, I know this film was done by R.D. Burman, I know this film was done by M.S. Vishwanath. We knew those names. I think music is a culmination of the director, or at least the music director, lyric writer and singer. All the three should be given the due. The way modern music is coming, one after the other, we don't even know who the music director is, we don't even know who the singers are. I think if you want music to survive and the audience should always be remembering all those great names, I think we should continue to tell those names. And all the old audio companies and video companies should make sure that we don't erase our tradition. Tradition is part of the whole growth. Like how we are not, our whole Indian culture, we are not want to erase. I think we should also protect the old music.